Sugar Creek Capital does a lot of things. In its past, it's been a developer of many multifamily low-income housing projects. Currently, it is primarily investing in other people's properties that are low-income housing projects in exchange for that investment getting state low-income housing tax credits. When I graduated from college, it was literally the day after Bobby Kennedy was assassinated, and a couple of months before that, Martin Luther King, and they had all the riots. I wanted to do something, and so I thought that I had a particular set of skills that were business-oriented, and that's what inspired me to try to make a difference. I went to work for an architectural company, and we had a lot of developer clients, and I remember seeing what they did, especially in the development of apartments. In '74, I started developing apartments on my own. I started in the rural areas. The development of affordable housing has a huge impact on a community, both urban and rural. My first property was in Hayti, Missouri. And Hayti Heights was an all-black community that was adjacent to Hayti. That was back in the days of segregation. But I remember going through and seeing the condition of the housing. And there was no plumbing, so every home had an outhouse, and literally wax paper windows and corrugated tin roofs. And I am so happy to say that I housed a lot of those people in safe, sanitary housing, good housing, and also employed quite a few of them in the construction process. I started out doing all new construction, but then later on, I did get into doing a lot of rehab, and in urban settings in particular, we did a lot of rehab type of things, and saving the housing stock, and preserving history, and preserving neighborhoods. And I think having that sense of history is a positive thing. Given just the economics of it, you can't build housing for people who can't afford it. Obviously, the business model doesn't work. So that's when government has a role, and that the advocacy is largely with government, trying to encourage government to take an interest and do something to help these people that live in squalid conditions, and especially to help the children that live in these squalid conditions. And it makes a big difference. I found that if I would tell people that my motive is to help people, that I wasn't credible. So I learned over the years to not ever say that. And it was like my private secret. I felt, even when I was younger, that I could make a difference. And I believe I have made a difference. And it makes me feel really wonderful. Having a decent, safe, and sanitary place to live is a huge thing for a family, and especially the children in the family. And I feel really, really good about whatever role I had in helping the lives of thousands of people. And it was a significant thing, I think.